people there, and God gave me a word of knowledge, and I began to pray for someone who was crippled, not knowing that there was a boy around 20 years of age who had never walked, crippled from birth. And after I prayed, this young man came walking through the crowd, and the crowd kind of separated, and they began to cheer and jump and shout and praise God. He came up on the platform, running and jumping. I didn't know who he was. My interpreter began to tell me. This boy, whose name was Abdul, had been carried each day to the post office where he begged for money. He was crippled. He couldn't walk and never stood up in his life.
Sometimes I feel like my mother, I feel like sometimes she's functioning with her own power. She's functioning. My mother is kind of old. I don't think she should be forced into operating with her own power and money. Let me just put it like this. A lot of stuff I say and do, I'm not doing this on my own power. Okay, I'm a believer in God. Get out of here. I'm a believer in God. If God left me to deal with everything myself, I wouldn't have a chance. I think my mother is being kind of like backed into a corner. Or half the time I think my mother's got to function on her own power, on her own strength, on her own money. I hope you guys understand where I'm going with this. I hope you guys understand. When you force an elderly person to function on their own power with their own money, that means there's people in their circle that are doing not so great stuff. They're not really doing all that great stuff. That means my mother's got people in her circle that shouldn't be in her circle. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about other women. I'm talking about other women. Don't worry. If you guys don't like this video, I will delete it. I will delete it. But the fact of the matter is, I see a lot of times my mother's, she's on her own. And I got a little empathy and sympathy for that situation. There is other women in the family, on my mom's side and my dad's side. But remember, was that yesterday? The last night that it was Danny, where the baby gave his girlfriend the boot and her newborn baby. A lot of people said he was wrong, but he said she wasn't playing her role. She wasn't playing her part. That's why he got rid of her. In my family, especially on the woman's side, it shouldn't be on my mom to play the whole role for all the women in the family. She, at that, functioning with her own strength and power, a lot of you women are wrong for that. You understand? My mother should be doing a lot better than what she's doing. My mother should be well off by now. My mother should be doing a lot better than she is. And I want you women to understand that. Y'all get it? Understand? Okay, cool.